Hey guys, and welcome back to another career mode video on the channel. I know it's been a while and I will explain myself in a minute, but no better way than to get back into the career mode action than doing a very original experiment video. I'm sure nobody has ever done experiments before, and I may as well just claim that this was my idea from the get-go. All jokes aside, I'm now in a period where the VFL has ended the season and there's a 3-week break, and I really want to start figuring out where to take my channel from now on, because the career mode content lately on the channel hasn't been doing that great, and I want to ask you guys, what type of content do you want to watch? Are these experiment videos the future? Is this what you want to see right now? Do you want to see my player series, career mode series? Let me know down below, but be honest. Don't ask me to play a career mode series when you're just going to watch the first 2 episodes and then not bother, because that's the trend on YouTube nowadays. We want everything really fast. Long series don't seem to work as well. That on the side note, I will figure it out myself. Reading your comments and knowing what I want to do as well will probably have an influence. It's time to get into the experiment, and today we're looking at how Borussia Dortmund would do in the Bundesliga if they had kept their star players. I want to start off by saying a massive congratulations to Carlo Ancelotti and his men for leading Bayern to yet another Bundesliga title. They are the most dominant force in German football. But what if, just imagine for a second, what would have happened if Borussia Dortmund had more power to keep some of the star players that have been sold throughout the years? I have put them back on the Dortmund roster. We're talking about Robert Lewandowski, who obviously plays for Bayern, as well as Mats Hummels, who has left them recently. But we're also bringing back Henrikh Mkhitaryan. Mario Götze already was on the Dortmund roster as he returned in real life. But these three, Mkhitaryan, Lewandowski and Hummels, are without a doubt key players. And could they have changed the way powers look in the Bundesliga? Are these three going to make the difference? I will tell you already, we're now a 5-star team, whereas at the start of career mode, Dortmund are a 4.5-star team. So these 3 players have made an impact. Bayern have lost 2 of their key players in Lewandowski and Hummels, so I have made sure the transfer window is open. I want to give them 2 months to try and find replacements, so this will be an even battle. Now, we're not only just going to be looking at how we do in the league and can we mount a title challenge, we're in the Champions League as well. Let's see how far the 3-star players can take Dortmund. And of course, we'll take a look at the player stats in depth as well at the end of the season to see how much of an impact they actually had. And if you think these experiment videos are a future for career mode content, then just let me know suggestions of other experiments I could do in the comments down below, preferably ones that haven't been done before, because there are a lot out there. Anyways, we're skipping through the transfer window. Obviously, I'm not making any signings. I've made my 3 key signings for Dortmund. I'm going to predict definitely top 2. Whether we finish first or not will be so close. I think it's going to be a very tight battle with Bayern Munich. But for some reason, I feel, because of the age of the players in our team, the likes of Dembele will be growing, Guerrero at left back will be growing, and Bayern having a few old players in Lahm and Philipp Lahm and Ribéry and Robben. Those are the 2 I was looking for. I feel like the age is going to have an impact in the second half of the season, because players drop massively once they're over 30, and I know Bayern Munich have more players over 30 than Dortmund, so I'm going to predict we're going to nick it in the final few games of the season, and we're actually going to win the Bundesliga. That's my prediction. And when it comes to the Champions League, I'd like to see us make at least the semi-finals. I'm going to have a vote in the top right corner right now for you to predict where we're going to finish. First, second, or not even first or second, 3 or below. Let me know by voting in the top right. Be honest, vote now and not at the end of the video. I just want to see what you guys think. I've told you my prediction. I can't go back on it. Please deliver, Dortmund. I maybe should start introducing forfeits into these career mode videos. My good friend B-Monas does them, and they're hilarious and they're awesome. I know you've seen them already, but if you haven't and you don't know who he is, link in the description down below. Go check him out. He does experiment videos with forfeits that sometimes are very painful and disgusting. I can't see myself doing them anytime soon unless you guys want me to, but that could be an idea. And that is enough of me talking. Skip forward to the end of the season. Alright, that's about far enough. We've got 3 games remaining. Let's just stop it here and see how we've done. First, I want to take a look at our Champions League result. And it's utter disappointment as we were knocked out in a round of 16. I was hoping for a semi-final performance, but Atletico got the better of us, either on goal difference or on penalties. I'm not too sure. I mean, away goals, obviously, by goal difference. Bayern have crashed out of the semi-final, so they're not doing badly despite losing 2 of their key players. And it seems like despite Dortmund keeping now probably their best ever team, we have once again had to let Bayern go a bit further than us. They made the final of the Deutsche Pokal. We got knocked out in the semi, so it looks like Lewandowski, Hummels and Mkhitaryan could not have prevented Bayern's dominance. Or could they? Well, would you look at that? Darmstadt, Ingolstadt, Mainz, Leipzig, Freiburg, Hamburg, Berlin, Köln, Bremen, Hoffenheim, Schalke, Frankfurt, Wolfsburg, Mönchengladbach, Augsburg, Bayern Munich are third. They have not made it into the top 2. Leverkusen second and Dortmund top of the league with a 10-point lead. I know Bayern have a game in hand, so technically they could be second, but Dortmund have walked the Bundesliga with Lewandowski, Hummels and Mkhitaryan as the driving force. Yes, we failed in the Champions League and the Cup, but the Bundesliga is what it's all about. Let's just take a look at some of the recent results as well, because I think we played... Okay, we actually lost to Bayern. If we had beaten Bayern there and not got hammered, it would have been over already. It seems like Bayern Munich could not cope with the lack of star players, and we have done it. We've actually won the league. 3 games to go. There is no way we're letting this slip. I'll tell you what, we just need to beat Hoffenheim at home, and then we cannot be caught up in the league anymore. If we win this, it's game over. Bang, 3-0. Robert Lewandowski with the brace, showcasing why he's instrumental to Dortmund's success now. That is absolutely oh. Well, that's awkward. The second top goal scorer in the league behind Lewandowski is a player I created myself. And I can tell you why he is named after me. I once made a VfL Bremen series where I was using cinematics from career mode to put into my videos, so I had to make the players from the VfL Bremen side, and that's why they're still in this career mode save. So maybe they had a part to play in all of this. That's a bit awkward. Let's just ignore the fact that I'm second in the league. It has nothing to do with it. Lewandowski, top goal scorer with 20 goals. Henrikh Mkhitaryan, 15. Arjen Robben, first Bayern player with 12. Mkhitaryan and Robert Lewandowski have changed everything. In terms of assists, we only have Kagawa in there, as well as Marco Reus. I'm a bit disappointed in... oh no, there we are. Mkhitaryan also got 4 assists and 4 for Lewandowski as well. So they've absolutely smashed it in the league. Clean sheets. Roman Burki, and I tell you what, Mats Hummels and Socrates, that centre-back partnership has got something to do with that. There's no way they have not played their part in that massive clean sheet record. 14, double almost of what Neuer got. Most yellows is maybe not something you want to see one of your players leading in, but Piszczek has won that. So Hummels has left Neuer in a bit of a shitstorm. They're conceding goals, and in terms of scoring goals, we've destroyed every opposition that was put against us. 62 goals scored, most in the league. We saw Lewandowski, Mkhitaryan had a part to play. Least goals conceded. Hummels solidified that defense and have absolutely changed the future. If this was real life and Hummels, Lewandowski and Mkhitaryan still played for Dortmund, this could actually happen. I could see this happen. This is one of the few experiments on FIFA where I actually believe this could have been an outcome. Okay, maybe Bayern would not be that far behind, and definitely not in third, because they would have found decent enough replacements for the players that they're missing now. But still, Dortmund put up one hell of a fight, and I consider this experiment a success. And even if there was a forfeit, I wouldn't have to do it. I predicted us to come first, and we have done so. There's no point in even playing the last 2 games. We've absolutely smashed it. Just for good measure, I simmed the last 2 games. We won 4-1 and lost 2-1 against Augsburg, but it's kind of surprising. Has Lewandowski finished on 20 goals, or has he scored a few more? 22. So, I mean, Robert Lewandowski, he is, without a doubt, the best player in the Bundesliga this season. Well done to him. Bayern still came second, but 7 points behind Dortmund. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you want me to do next in terms of experiments or other career mode content. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all later.